Welcome everyone, I'm Matt, this is Desiree. We are here on Monday, April 9th, 2018 with your intermediate class recap. We had so much fun last week talking about musicality and it really challenged many of us to think about dancing in a new way, so we kept going with it this week. We started out the same way, just put on a song. We used The Love Club by Lorde in case you want to go home and look it up. All we did was point on the ones. This was pretty easy to do without dancing. We start dancing with a partner. Everything goes out of our heads because we have to try to keep 2 counts straight. Ideally, we want to not be counting anything. So we just want to feel our music, feel where the one's coming, and point on it. We do that with a partner. Next exercise was doing something other than pointing. We got some really great displays of different types of arm styling, and even a little bit of people messing around with hips and ribs and shoulders and feet, which is awesome. Keep working on that. From there, we did a cool move that hits on 7 of the pattern, which means if I start it on 3 of the music, it'll hit on 1. We start out with a basic width, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Between 4 and 5, I change the hand behind the back into hammer lock. The hand is enclosed until this point. Because leaders, you know what's coming. You don't want to have your hand around the follower's waist. Just normal closed until you do the hand change. This is between 4 and 5. Then we unwrap for 6, 7, and 8. Then we change the hand back. You don't have to, but for this class, that's what we did. All the way through. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This was pretty easy for most of us, so we added another layer to it. Because this is musicality, we want this pattern to hit the music. So we have a little bit more wind up on 5. I think about keeping my follower straight forward. Depending on the height of the follower, I might need to bend into my knees to make this a comfortable connection. Followers are thinking about pulling your left shoulder back a little bit to create extra torque. And we snap through to hit 7. All the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit 7. We talked about for followers how you can land that spin by thinking about squeezing your legs together using those muscles. You can also use your leader a little bit for connection, but you don't want to be totally reliant on that. And you can do this pullback and create torque a little bit by yourself. So even if your leader's not leading it, you can still pull your left shoulder back to create more windup and pop for your turns. That was your class. Thank you all for coming and hope you had fun. Yay.